Alright, I'll take it.
And they stay there, and they stay there, and they stay there.
Alright, a little Enchantress fun to really get things started, okay? How's it going, guys? Just in case I forgot to greet you guys. Alright, so stack up the Raven's Darkness, and then we're going to be changing from Enchantress to Raven, Enchantress to Raven, Enchantress to Raven. And they should have Enchantress pulling off the 2 billion damage that people are so obsessed with. She does this with Raven and Killer Frost. You know, one thing I enjoy about the game, I enjoy when I make my favorite characters, when I make them usable. It gives me great joy. I don't care how I make them useful. As long as I make them usable and I'm able to use my characters and switch from one character to the other instead of using the same people all the time, it makes the game far more enjoyable. And I will go on to say, it should be the main focus, the main goal for anyone who's playing the game. Your main aim is to broaden and widen your roster so you can choose from different characters to use, not just the same people over and over again. That shit is boring, man. But looks like Enchantress with Raven and Black Lightning is being annoying, man. Killer Frost is there just to put a stop to this man's bullshit. That's what she's there for. Apart from the damage buff, I can always use Zatanna instead of Killer Frost, or I can use Girl of Steel Supergirl instead of Killer Frost. But I prefer to use Killer Frost so he can make this man just sit the hell down, so Enchantress can have a great time. Just look at this. When she's walking like that, I just imagine myself walking right behind her. It's good to be back, guys. Okay, just look. She's just amazing. And one more thing, when she raises her hand up like that, I like to imagine like she's grabbing my balls and just, pardon my rudeness, but Enchantress just does it for me. Moving on. Alright, here's Peacemaker, and we have the pleasure of getting him to 5 stars. Great season 2, by the way. If you haven't watched it, I recommend you go watch it. It was great. I enjoyed every second of it. John Cena is a wonderful actor. But yeah, let's see what his passives, if this does anything to make his passive better, and it looks like it does. The Peace Shield is going to stack up faster, from what this is saying. And pardon me if my voice sounds weird today. I have a bit of a flu, okay? But yeah, look, yes indeed, if I was struggling with the flawed justice team, like if there was like any chance of me not like killing the enemy one shot, this takes it completely away. With a 5-star Peacemaker, a 5-star Black Adam, and maybe at least a 8-star Hawkman, or maybe 7-star Hawkman is good enough. It should do the job. So let's test it out and see. This is the gears that they have. I only have a level 9 Twin Blade because it's a John Constantine solo race, so we're doing Twin Blade passive stats. Let's get right to it. Oh my god, it's a Dr. Fate boss. What is it with me and using this team against Dr. Fate bosses? Oh my god, he's gonna be a hell of a nightmare to come interrupt, isn't he? Well, with a little bit effort, we should be able to... Okay, 50, super move, and yes, we got it done. Okay, look at this bullshit. It's almost time to tag in Hawkman. Alright? After tagging in Hawkman, we have Peacemaker. Okay, get back away from Hawkman. And then we have Zatanna's puppet active. What the hell was that? Okay, so he's blinded. He can't do that bullshit anymore. Super move Hawkman. And when I jump, he jumps. But okay, the dot damage is looking pretty good. Okay, this is a decent amount of dot damage. I like this team, you know. When I use them like maybe for a couple of months, I'm gonna get tired and bored. But for now, I like this team. And it looks like the Peace Shield is outlasting my level 8 Beta Claw. So I have to recalibrate. Forgive my accent. I have to recalibrate and try to match the time it takes for the peace shield to do it. Enough time. It just has to match the time my level 8 Beta Club lasts. Super move Peacemaker, that gives us extra damage because I saw the damage numbers go up. And that was not a good tag in with the whole Peace Shield interaction with the Beta Club Hawkman. Let's try to do better this time. I think the damage numbers is gonna really go up. Alright, so I think 12, 15 is okay. 52 mil per second. Let's try to keep that. Oh, okay. It fluctuates between 52 and 39. And then it lasts really long, man. Yo, hey, oh my god, a 5-star Peacemaker. I gotta get my Beta Club to level 10. Can you imagine if it was at 7 stars? Yeah, this is great. This is great. This is great. Oh man, this is great. Alright. Let's see what else I have in store. Alright, before we continue, this was from yesterday. I defeated tier 1 to tier 4 bosses, and I'm claiming the rewards right now. Yeah, we didn't get any legendaries, unfortunately. But it's okay, let's move on. I have a lot of crazy ideas playing this game. It's my way of making it fun for me, and it's a little bit interesting for the watchers if you're into this aspect of the game. So we have Beta Club on Multiverse to Flash, and he's gonna go solo, okay? He's not gonna do this with his Multiverse teammates. So my idea here, and I don't know why I thought of it, but I will try to activate Satana's puppet, right? Okay. When I do that, not only is the percentage of damage gonna help, Satana will do her thing, give us the damage buff. And when we get the damage buff, what are we gonna do next? Try to stun the enemy and then perform any form of attack, be it a jump attack or basic hits or low attack, with Multiverse to Flash. Because I'm trying to combine, I'm pretty sure most of you have figured out where I'm going with this. I'm trying to combine Satana's damage buff with Puppet and damage against stun target that Heartbreak Harlequin provides. It's a garbage idea, but we'll see what happens. Alright, special 3 stun the enemy and then 12 mil per second. Unfortunately, I forgot something pretty important. When the enemy is stunned and you hit or perform any form of attack on the enemy, it makes them unstunned. That's insane. That means it's gonna be hard for me to keep up with Satana's puppet. Because I need to tag against Satana and spam the specials. I did not put that into consideration. Okay, you know what? I think this will work. Oh, I tagged in Heartbreak Harlequin. Why did I do that? So what I should have done is oh my god, perform basic hits with Flash, like hits the enemy as much as possible. I tagged in Heartbreak Harlequin again. What the hell am I doing? Oh my god. It was already going bad and I made it worse. I think using basic hits is so much better. Oh, she blocked it. I think using basic hits is so much better. Yeah, unfortunately, this will not one-shot, but I think I got a hang of it. I will stun the enemy and then perform basic hits. Oh my god. Me and my crazy ideas, am I right? But this is as much as you was able to do, I guess. A lot of Beta Club fights. So right here we got Beta Club, Doom Beetle, Classic the Flash, and Batman Ninja Broad. So I made a video talking about how Beta Club isn't really what people might think. You know, you might think you just take Beta Club and pow, slap it on whatever character and you won. One shot in left and right. But unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. You still need damage buffs. You know, you need damage against target. I made a whole video on that. So, thinking, oh, he has Beta Club on Blue Beetle. It's not that simple, you know. He might still not be able to do the one-shot thing, but he will do a great deal of damage, that's for sure. Because, you know, he gets his damage buff from himself and then the one from Classic Flash. I did a one-shot with Beta Club Blue Beetle one time. I forgot the setup that I used. I don't remember if it was this or if I switched, if this wasn't the characters that I used to this. Unfortunately, the classic, the Flash is passive, where the damage depletes with the power bars, and when the power bars go completely empty, then you have to tag in Classic Flash again to do his special 3. It really doesn't have matters, because I could have easily taken away Batman Ninja Broad and put Killer Frost there, and this would have been a guaranteed one-shot. But we can't do that, because then we're gonna lose the Classic Flash's damage buff, and then we have to tag him in every now and then for specials. And then the power generation is not going to be fast. Maybe with a class ascended legendary Blue Beetle where I can power steal, you know? Oh yeah, yes, that will work. A class ascended Blue Beetle legendary will work with Killer Frost and Classic the Flash. Because then I would not lose all my power bars because I would be power stealing when I crit. This is okay for now, you know. I one-shot it with him. I'm gonna have to go back to my video archives and see what team exactly I used to one-shot with Beta Club Blue Beetle. It's fun to switch characters around, okay? I hope everyone watching it, you know, if you're new to the game, this should be your goal. To be able to use whatever character you want to do whatever the hell you want. That's how I like to play the game. Alright, let's see how much damage we did. Nah, okay, we'll take that. And then lastly, I haven't used Silver Banshee in ages. She should deal with this boss. She should. Or not. Because look, oh my goodness. When you look at Captain Cold, when you take a look at Captain Cold's special on the power bar thing, I can only disable 2 specials, which means I will be dealing reduced damage with Silver Banshee. That's a big problem. I did not know that. But she's a strong chick, so we should be able to relieve this guy of his life, is what I'm trying to say. It's 500 mil. Silver Banshee should probably be able to handle that, even without the max damage. As long as we stop. Okay, I'm gonna have to change all my lethals to more attack. I don't like to see lethals when I do this. Oh yeah, he dodged that. Why would you dodge that? You sneaky son of a bitch. I'm starting to regret my choices going with Vixen here. I should have gone. Okay, no, I can't go Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam because I used him with a flawed Justice Team. That's why I put Vixen. Yep. This is a very, very underwhelming Silver Banshee fight. Ah. Whoa. The crits are amazing, but the non-crits are just painful to watch. It's okay. If you've made it this far to the video, don't forget to like. If you're new, if you're watching this channel for the first time, leave a sub, okay? It is highly appreciated. See you.